Your aversion to looking stupid is why you're boring. And what's crazy is that there are so many things that we either put off doing or just outright refuse to do because there's a possibility that if we're seen trying to do it, then someone will think, why are they doing that? That's what you want to do? Oh, that's cringy. Oh my God, I could never. And those people were probably right, to be fair. They probably couldn't ever. And you're proving that you could never because you're worried about what these random people, or maybe it's even people in your life, are telling you that you're gonna look dumb doing it when most of the people that you know now aren't gonna matter to you in 5 to 10 years anyway. Like, I don't know if you watch Diary of a CEO, not all of the episodes, but a lot of them, there are some really notable people, well-known people. They're authors, they're athletes, they're musicians, they're um philosophers, they're experts on this topic and that topic, and the majority of them have tried multiple businesses. They've written books that went nowhere. They've posted on social media that got 0 likes. But because they were willing to hit their head, to look dumb, for people to be like, that's what you're doing, and keep doing it, like now they're in the position that they're in. Are most of your favorite creators posted to few, if not 0 followers, 0 likes, 0 comments for a long time before they were discovered? Now, I personally am not the biggest fan of Mr. Beast, but I know for a fact that Mr. Beast did crazy stuff on YouTube for years before anything popped off. I think what was one of his stunts? He spent 6 hours saying like Logan Paul's name or YouTube or something for like hours. Um Absolutely insane. And I'm not saying that that's something that you need to do, but there's so many things in this world that we have the potential to be good at, that we have the potential to love, that we will never know because we're too scared to try. It's interesting because there's research that's been done on like passions, right? And how people find passion, how you find your passion, what grows passion. Most people aren't born loving the thing that they end up being unusually good at. And I think there's a bit of a stigma around like quitting something, like trying and quitting something, but the research shows that that's how people find passion. It's you begging your parents in middle school to get you, or elementary school, to get you a recorder or a harmonica or a ukulele or a little keyboard or like whatever, a xylophone, a triangle, and trying those things for a while, deciding that it's not for you and moving on to the next thing. And that's how people find, oh my gosh, I am amazing at the cello. That's how people find out, like, whoa, the violin is my instrument. Like, the vast majority of us are not playing a sport at a super high level, and that's the one sport we stick to, the one sport that we're good at, and that's the one that we end up, being famous for. That's not how it works. For the majority of us, we have to try things that will make us look like absolute idiots, crazy to some people, before we find the thing that we end up being known for. And even if you're not known for the thing, it's like, why wouldn't you want to have the experience of like, yeah, I didn't think that I would like painting, but I tried it and I really like it. I'm not even good at it, but I enjoy the creative process. Or, you know, um, I don't think I'm especially good at photography, but I love the ability to document my life. I love the ability to document my travels. I love the ability to go back and look in family photo albums and see photos that I took. I love being able to scroll through my phone and see moments in time that I've captured. Even if you're not the best at it, have you seen some of your family photo albums? Those photos are deep fried, dyed, laid to the side, and they are still in that album, and you are still cherishing them when you go over to your aunt, uncle, grandma, whoever's house. There was always that annoying uncle or that annoying aunt that brought the camcorder or the disposable camera everywhere, and you're so grateful that they did, even if they were never good at it. Like, it's unbelievable to me. Well, maybe not unbelievable. I understand the feelings around it, right? I get it. But I hate so much that there are so many of us that will put aside, discard, all sorts of possibilities that could be true in our lives because we're worried about what some other people have to say about it. As long as you're not hurting somebody else, as long as it's not, one of those things where you're like, hey, I've never picked up a guitar before, but I just know I'm gonna love it, so I'm gonna leave my family and quit my job and go on the road as a traveling musician when I can't hold a tune. Like, as long as you're not blowing your life up over this like random thing, why not try something new? I think so many more of us would be so much more interesting. And when I say interesting, I just mean you have things to look back on in your life that's like, wow, I'm happy I did that. I'm happy I tried that. When people ask you, what are your hobbies? What are you proud of? You have something to say. That's all I mean. But as I said in the beginning, your aversion to looking stupid is why you're boring. That's why so many people today have the same hobbies or no hobbies whatsoever, no interests. Like, people are boring. And I want to acknowledge that there are also, circumstances that contribute to that. A lot of hobbies require money. A lot of people are struggling. There are everyone doesn't have access to a harp and a harp teacher so they can learn to play this random instrument. A lot of people don't have, for example, my high school, we didn't have sports. So if you wanted to play a sport, it had to be a completely extracurricular. You had to go to a different school. That's not possible for everybody, right? There are circumstances that might limit our ability to do certain things, but I can guarantee you there are things that you could try that don't cost any money that are available to you. And we're choosing not to do it for what reason? Because we don't want to be cringy, because we don't want to be seen trying something. God forbid we're seen trying something, even if you know you're not going to be good at it. Just putting in effort, caring about something, it is the worst thing. That's like death in this generation. It's crazy. But yeah, something to chew on today. I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to try not to yap too much. If you don't know, my name is Alexis, and I post every day, if not just about every day, here on YouTube. So if you want to hear me continue to yap, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Comment your thoughts. I'm interested to hear what other people have to say about this particular topic. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.